Okay, so today we are going to be cleaning and detailing my Planet Eclipse CS3. It is a paintball gun. Here it is without the bolt in it. I used it this past weekend in Nashville, Tennessee to win the MSXL D3 division. We got first place, so now I gotta clean it. So the grips, they get a little oily from the paint. So we are just going to take some of this 50-50 isopropyl alcohol water mixture and spritz them down a little bit. And then we're going to take this clean microfiber and just give them a good rub. Make sure you get both sides, just because you want to get the oils off of the rubber. Okay. And then if you can look down into the gun, there are two detents and down in there that we want to make sure those are clean. So we're going to take this, it's called a squeegee, and we're just going to clean like that. And once we got those all clean, that's all good. We're going to move on to the bolt, which I already pre-disassembled. So this is the main shaft of the bolt. Okay, so there are 3 O-rings down here. Okay, there is a rod in here, and then there are 4 O-rings up here that we need to make sure we put fresh lube on. We have Planet Eclipse lube here. I'm gonna make sure you use Planet Eclipse lube. So we're just gonna pour ourselves out a little bit of that. Get a little bit of that on your finger. Okay, we're gonna start with these bottom 3 here. You wanna make sure you get an even amount of lube on all these. These bottom ones you don't want too much on because it's really just for sealing up the gun. They're not really moving, so you don't want to put too much on them. Okay, and then these 4 up here are very important. We want to make sure we get a nice amount on them, but you want to make sure it's still evenly coated. Okay, there we go. You see that? We got a nice lube on there. And then, so this is called the cone. This goes on the outside. And this is the actual bolt. This is the part that moves on the gun. And to check to make sure all these O-rings are good, we're going to slide it on here by itself. If that doesn't fall off, then we're good. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of lube. There are 3 O-rings on here. We're gonna put some lube on here, on there, and then we're onto the can. There's an O-ring on the inside of there, and then on the outside, we're gonna make sure we put some lube on those. There on the outside and there on the inside. Okay, and then we're going to take the bolt part that moves and pop it into the can. So then it comes there, and you'll make sure it slides pretty easily in and out. Make sure all those O-rings are okay. Okay, now we're gonna take the can, set it down on here, and screw that on. So that's all tight, and push that down. Or take it back and put it back in the gun. And it locks down, so that's unlocked and it locks down just like that. All right, and then we gotta make sure it shoots. So we're going to assemble it. We're gonna put the tank, the hopper, and the barrel on, and then we are going to shoot it. All right, so now we have to put the gun together. So we got the main gun. All right, we're going to screw on the barrel. Like that, and then we have the tank. So we're going to screw on the tank there, and then air it up, push this tab in right here. Okay, and then we're going to put on, this is called the hopper. This is where the paint goes, like that. That's the gun fully assembled right there, and now we are going to go make sure it shoots. Go. Alright, so we have the Planet Eclipse CS3 all cleaned and lubed, so we're going to make sure it shoots now. We got the hopper on, and we got the gun on, so we're going to make sure it shoots. Alright, shoots pretty good. We're all good now.